Hello, this is Connor Mary with CSE3200, homework 3. So let's get started. Question 1, the 2021 calendar we have to fix. So if we run it, we'll see that, this top one, I was messing with it, but you'll see that all these are 2021. And when you click on it, you're still in this 2021 calendar, which it should, you shouldn't have to change it to 2023 to get to today. So what we will do is we could come in here in this date picker fragment class and add 2 to the initial year in the onCreateDialog function. And now, although these are still 2021, which, because that's what it is in the database, now when we click to change the date, it pops us to 2023, so that's all set there. And I'll just show how that works. Now it's 2023. Cool. Awesome, that works. So now for the second part, that was just an easy sort of weird issue with the updating the calendar, but now onto the more important stuff. Fragment crime detail. You gotta go in, and right below this crime date button we'll add a back button, and I also added a string, but that's not really important. And then gave an ID, I constrained it to crime solved. At the bottom here, it's better to show the split. And basically all I did for this was go into the component tree, convert it to a constraint view, and then went in and just tied things to appropriate. So like I constrained the top of this to the bottom of that, the right of this to the left of that. So pretty self-explanatory there in terms of layout. But now going into navgraph, that's the next step. Within the crime detail fragment, because that's where we are when we see the button, you're gonna add an action called go back, and it's gonna take us back to crime list fragment where we started. Perfect. Now with those things, we could actually wire up the button. Back button dot set on click listener, and similar to how we did down here, we're gonna find nav controller dot navigate, crime detail fragment, add directions to the end of the name, dot go back, which is the function we just made for the button. So perfect. Now with all these, we could test the button. So let's say I delete this fake word. Cool. And I say it's solved. I change it to the first. But then I say cancel. It takes us right back to 2023. And the word's back. Like everything is canceled, all the changes that I've made. So there's that. Now, for the last part, we simply have to change the launcher icon. So you can probably see I've already done it, but I made it red so that I could show the process. So going into res, you're gonna right click, new image asset, leave this at launcher icons. Name doesn't, IC launcher, that's fine, leave that too. And now the path, we're just going back into the drawable and grabbing the IC salt logo, resizing it to fit in that top left circle here. Go into background, just simply pick a color, which I think is purple, yep. And then next, leave that at main, hit finish. We'll stop and rerun to see how things are going. Oh, and the reason these changes happened is because I spammed the back button before, so it went back instead of canceling when it went back through my order of events. So cancel button still works. That was just a issue in terms of me just spamming this. Okay, so now looking at the app, we can see it went from red to purple, so that works too. So we got the date. Just gotta add 2 to the year because for some reason it put us back in 2021. The actual button, just make it here, and either go into this or here, whatever, however you want to do it. But I kind of like messing around with the constraints in here and then looking at what it does here and adjusting accordingly. Strings, less important, just added a cancel string, nav guy, and yep. So hope you enjoyed, and that's all the steps, and have a good one.